this is Barry, and in this video I have to tell you about some really strange stuff going on around here. Some disturbing things. The kind of things that'll make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. The first thing I wanted to tell you about is, I deliver newspapers, and sometimes I get home pretty early before the sun comes up. And I have a cargo trailer that I'm converting into a tiny home. And one morning I was working on some installation, cutting pieces of insulation. And I was outside between the cargo trailer and this little storage building that has this reoccurring thing with the door being open. And multiple times I've said to my wife, "Did you go into that building? Did you leave the door open?" "No, I haven't been in there in weeks." And the door's open. And this particular morning, I was there, and to my surprise, it happened with me recording video of me cutting some insulation. And I'll show you this video and see what you think. At the time this occurred, everyone on the property was in bed asleep. And I don't think there's anybody coming on to the property playing tricks on me, because my wife has large dogs that sometimes growl at me. And this only happens at night. And I've repeatedly closed this door, tugged on it real hard. This door's not coming open by itself. On several occasions, I've set up a camera recording for several hours, and I haven't recorded anything. It's as if something is playing games. I don't know. This is my daughter's tiny home, and it's a fairly new construction, and there's some things happening in here that sound like symptoms of poltergeist or something. Now remember, we're living on two trailer house pads built together, and several Indian mounds, or original people mounds, were bulldozed in this process. And I made a video about it several years ago, and we didn't know that we were gonna have trouble after this, but she's had some strange things happen in here. like noises in the wall, a scratching or tapping in the wall. And for the longest, she kept telling her mother she heard that in the wall, specifically the back wall. One day her mother was in there and she actually heard it. And that prompted her to think there must be some kind of rodent activity in the wall. And she actually took the back wall down on the outside to see if she could see anything in there that was making that noise. We didn't find any evidence of rodents or anything of that nature that could cause the sounds that she heard from the back wall. My daughter also says that at night something whispers in her house to not look. She claims also to have seen floating dismembered heads and had occurrences of something poking and scratching her. And on other occasions, she's woken up at night to a lady in white in the room. The entities, or whatever she's seeing, don't seem to like her mother. The entities leave when her mother enters the house. I haven't seen any of these things myself. I haven't been inside of her house since I made that video about the refrigerator. I guess that's been a year or two. And her mother also did most of the indoor plumbing. I have had the occasion where I'm past my bedtime and it was dark and I've heard things out in the pasture. But perhaps I'll tell you about some of the other things that have been going on around here on another video, because I don't want to make this too long. But I just wanted to share with you some of the things we've experienced around here. Thank you for watching.